Hey friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy, the Handmade Homeschooler, and today I'm going to talk about supplies that I use this year that help keep me sane. It sounds really ridiculous, but hear me out though. Each year I try out some new supplies, some new school supplies. Sometimes I reuse the same things. And some things I have found that have just been really helpful to the overall working of my homeschool. I try to keep things running like a well-oiled machine, and a lot of times I use different things to help me achieve that goal. All right, so grab your coffee and let's have a chat about school supplies today. All right, so pretty much everything here I have bought off of Amazon, and if not, I will let you know where I got it. These are all like really simple things, so I like to keep things very simple. So the first thing I'm going to show you is something that I haven't used until this year, and I don't know why, because I used these in college, so you would think that like I know about this product. But these little flag markers, I cannot think of what these are actually called right now in the moment. But I bought like 500 of these. I bought a pack on Amazon for like $5 or $6. It was under 10 bucks. It was like really cheap. And they just come in all these different colors. They're these little strips, and they are sticky on the back like Post-it notes. And I use these to mark my place in everything, like everything. All of my curriculum books have multiple of these flags in there, because sometimes we have family subjects, sometimes we use the same book. So there's a marker where one kid is in the book and a marker where another kid is in the book. And I noticed that they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. So like as they're reading, they're just moving their flag to the next chapter every single week. These have become essential in my homeschool. And I'm really glad that I had the idea and the foresight to buy a ginormous pack of these. I love them. And they even have like these little, I'm not sure if you can see them, but these little ridges right here where you can actually like put them into your notebook, like a spiral notebook or something. I put them in my planner. I put them in my 3-ring binder, which I'll show you in a minute. I put them everywhere. So yeah, those are all over the place in my house. Love those. The next thing, whiteout, but not like the old whiteout that I had in school, but like these new whiteout strips. They call it Easy Correct. It's not liquid whiteout, but you literally just take it and run it over any word that you need, and it's instant dry. Nothing is wet, it's instantly dry. And what I use this for, call it laziness, call it frugalness, call it whatever you want, but it saved me some money. So I bought off of eBay some like spelling curriculum from Abeka, like I do every single year. And I was supposed to have one blank book for the kids. There's a blank book, like a test book, and then there is a like an actual answer book. Well, only the answer book showed up and the seller disappeared, and it wasn't worth me like throwing a fit about. So what I've been doing is I've been taking the answer book and I've been using my trusty rusty Epson printer over here, and I make a copy of the answer book one, and I just white out the answers after I make that copy and then give that to my kid to write the answers on. Call it whatever you want. It works, okay? It's been working. My husband just started the lawnmower, so if you hear lawnmower sounds in the background, I sincerely apologize. I only have today for filming, and I gotta be really careful because I'm kind of in a flare right now, so I don't know what the next couple days are gonna bring, so I need to film today, so we're gonna have to work around it. So be patient with me, I beg you. So the next couple of things you might actually recognize from other videos, but it is worth mentioning. My notebook. Sorry, there's a glare from the window here. My spiral notebook. I've showed you this probably all throughout the year this year, but it is one of my favorite things. I'm so glad I bought 2 of them. I ended up only needing 1 this year, and it's worked out perfect. I'm really happy with how well this has worked out. So this is not like a regular, what is it, like an 11 by 8 or something like that. This is a little bit smaller. This is like an inch or two smaller around, but it's worked out really great. I did not want like a full-size spiral notebook. I'm small, I keep this thing in my lap, that type of thing. So yeah, I love this thing. It has dividers inside, like already tabbed, like the paper, it goes to the tab. And these are built in. So I use like one section for whatever subject that I'm using. And this is basically where I take notes. So okay. I'm gonna try to explain this in a way that doesn't make me sound pathetic. But one of the things that I was doing a lot in previous years, and I was all the way up until Christmas of this year, was I was making those really big anchor charts. And I was using this to help me make my anchor charts. I was kind of sketching them out in here. Well, in January, some medical things happened to me, and the short of it is, it's because of severe medical issues right now, I can't make my anchor charts like I was. So I've been relying on this even more heavily. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking all of my notes in here and I'm making like a mini version of my anchor chart, and I'm using this as my anchor chart now. All of my notes go in here. I write down anything that I find interesting, anything that I find worthy of discussion, and anything that I think might be a test question later on. And I'm pretty good at picking out what the test questions are going to be. And if not, I can always like peek at the test and kind of, you know, make sure that those concepts are in there during our discussion. So basically I pre-read chapters in my children's books and I write down all the things in here, all the notes in here. So that spiral notebook has helped me really a lot with everything going on, and especially like with all the things medically going on with me right now and as many appointments with the doctors that I have right now, I need something like this because I will totally forget. Like my schedule is just jam-packed right now. So having something like this has really been a useful tool in my homeschool, and I got it off of Amazon, of course. It was a little bit pricier. I want to say that was close to $20 or maybe over $20, but seeing that I've used it every day throughout the entire school year, I want to say it was very well spent money. The next thing I want to show you is something else that you have already seen too, and that is my new binder. So in previous years, I have used different binders for different things, sometimes for different school subjects. Sometimes I make my own teacher book out of something that maybe didn't have a teacher book, or I make like the, I'll take something like this that might be a teacher book. This isn't the teacher book. This is a student workbook. But I might take a book like that, take out all the papers that are for the teacher and put them all in one notebook, like the answers, the schedule, things like that. This year, this is more of a record book. So my attendance sheets are in here. Things for my oldest for college and dual enrollment are in here. My grade book is in here. I have like, I actually made my own grade book sheets, and I think you can get those on my website if you want, like when you sign up for my email list, I believe you get it. It's like a free download on my website there. And I have my gradebook sheets are in here. I'm looking to see everything that's actually in here. Transcript papers for my oldest who's in high school, things for our state, schedules for like redefining school and things like that, they're in here. Activity checklists for different things. And some of them I actually do have the teacher notes and things like that for some of the subjects. And basically I put it all in here, and I just have this on wherever I'm sitting for the day, whether that's in the homeschool room or out on the couch, wherever I happen to be. This goes with me along with my pink notebook, and I'm able to just kind of keep up with everything with this book here. So that makes everything so much easier, and I have everything in like one central location. So if I need any document, it's basically within this book because that is my book. It's my own personal teacher book. And I got this off of Amazon as well. It has a little pocket in the front. I have papers from, like these are from the college summit that we went to recently, you know, just things that I want to keep a hold of. It's all in there. And I want to say the last thing that I really enjoyed this year was leisure reading the curriculum books. I know it makes me a giant nerd. I get it. I get it. I get it. But you guys know I love to read, and sometimes I find the curriculum books so interesting. I was public schooled, so I didn't get to read anything like this when I was a kid. So kind of going through these books has been not only eye-opening, but it's been really interesting and really fun. So the ones that I've enjoyed the most are How Jesus Built His Church from Generations. I love this book. This is church history all the way from the crucifixion to modern times. Love it. Love it, love it. The next one is Apologia's General Science. I love this science book. This has probably been my favorite science book ever that we've ever done. Besides their zoology stuff, my kid was just like head over heels in love with their zoology. And we have stuck with Apologia Science ever since. We're on the last module right now, and I'm kind of sad about it. I know. Again, I'm a giant dork. The last one I really like this year is Not Grass's America the Beautiful. I love the way they break up the chapters in this book. Each lesson is really short. Like, it's only a couple of pages. So it's something that like I feel like I'm plodding through very well. And I don't feel like I get behind in it. I feel like I'm like chugging along. Like, so far we're like a little more than halfway through this book. I want to say we are about 70% of this book, looking at my little flag marker here. And I feel like I'm getting another credit, I guess, in American history. I really have enjoyed it. So I feel like that's really helped me keep my sanity this year in my homeschool, is just kind of going along and learning with my children. That's been a lot of fun. I've really, really enjoyed that. So those are my favorite supplies. What do you use in your school that helps keep you sane? Like, what could you not live without? I feel like if I didn't have any of these, my brain might not be working properly the rest of the day. Like, I need these things. Like, these are the things that I actually need to get through my homeschool day. If I lost any of these, especially like my notebook or my binder, oh my goodness, I think I would probably have a fit. My day would not run right. Let's put it this way, that my day would be all kinds of messed up. So I would love to know, like, what do you use throughout your day that helps keep you sane? Let me know down in the comments. I'm sure you guys are gonna have all kinds of cool things in there, and it's school shopping time for the next year. So I am really excited to see what you're gonna come up with, because I will be taking notes, and give me a link on Amazon if you have one too. All right, I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy homeschooling.